Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain you about the steps that you can take to become teacher in New Zealand. I know I have done few shorts and few longer videos before on this, but what I'm going to do, I'll answer some frequently asked questions that people ask me in the comment section in this video as well. So stay tuned. But before starting the video, I'm on a nice place. I will show you the city view quickly and then we will jump back to the video. So right now I'm at Little Shoal Bay and you can see the city view of Auckland City. Unfortunately, I'm unable to find Sky Tower from this view, but you can see this is such a lovely place. And if I show you the things behind me, it's an amazing park and this is the car parking. And I'll go to those benches and I'll sit there and then I'll record rest of the video. All right, so the view was not much better when I was sitting, so I thought I'll just keep standing and I'll explain the things while standing here. So as I have told you many times, step number one is getting your qualification. You need to check if you need to get your qualification evaluated by NZQA. What I will do, I'll give you the link of two videos that I have done on this. I've done two videos on detailed step-by-step registration, not the registration, but the process of sending your qualifications to NZQA for evaluation. So I'll give the link in the I button and in the description of this video. However, there is one more thing, which is like genuineness or the authenticity of your degrees. So you can prove that through a number of ways. And again, I'll link that video in the I button and in description as well. Feel free to check that. So you will get to know how you can prove. There are different ways to prove the authenticity of your degree. And what I will do now, I'm going to put on my screen the screenshot from NZQA website. I'll explain you that what could be the easiest way to prove the authenticity of your qualification. So the easiest way, in my opinion, is if the degree awarding organization, which is your university from where you got your degree, can send the digital copies of your award certificates and academic transcripts directly to qrsinquiries@nzqa.govt.nz. And if you see this message, it clearly says that it should be sent by the relevant staff member, such as Student Academic Services or the University Registrar. Now, while people apply for NZQA evaluation, they have a confusion. They will ask in comment section most of the time, do we need to select teaching IQA? What about, let's say if you have done PGC, if you have done B.Ed, and you have done Masters and BA in a subject, let's take the example of mathematics. If you have done Bachelor's in Mathematics, Masters in Mathematics, and you have done PGC or B.Ed or M.Ed, now they will ask me how we are going to proceed with these qualifications. So remember, up to this point, and what I will do, I'll show you that on screen as well. When you apply for teaching IQA, so what you will do, you will apply for B.Ed or your PGC or M.Ed, whatever your teaching qualification is for teaching IQA. And when you apply for teaching IQA, you get two general IQA free of cost along with that. Now, in general IQA, you can send your bachelor's of mathematics or master's of mathematics. Like I'm taking the example of mathematics, so that is why I said bachelor's or master's of mathematics. But whatever your subject is, you will send your qualification, subject qualification as general IQA, your teaching qualification as a teaching IQA. After that, the second step is to apply for the registration of teaching council. So when you apply with them, when you are in overseas, you will apply for provisional teacher registration, and it requires a number of documentation. Now, what you need to do, again, I have done two videos in detail about how to register as a teacher with teaching council, and I'll give the link of those videos in the description. So feel free to watch those videos. But in short, you have to provide all the information related to your teaching career. Let's say if you are watching this video now, so from today, make sure that you have the record of all your professional development sessions, at least for last 2-3 years, which means the sessions that we do in the beginning of the year or sessions that we do on the weekly or monthly basis. Just write down the date, the title of the session, and 2-3 lines briefly describing this session. And it would be great if you can also provide an evidence that how you use that PD session in your actual classroom. So you can, proof that you are not only just learning the PD sessions for the sake of learning, but you are applying them in your classroom as well. Because this is one of the questions when you are having a job interview here in New Zealand, they will ask you sometimes, not always, but like if I share my experience, they ask me, can you recall of 3 professional development sessions you did recently, and can you tell us how did you implement them in your classroom? So you need to make sure that you are actually applying those in your classroom and you have evidence of that. Other than that, you need to keep the record of your appraisal for last 3-4 years as much as you can. When I say appraisal, it means usually in schools you get good, very good, outstanding, whatever rating you get the feedback on that rating from your principal or HOD. And moreover, when you do peer lesson like when you're observing your peers, keep the record of that as well. When other people are observing their lessons, ask them to provide you the feedback and keep that as a record as well. So these are the things that you need, and then you can watch the 2 videos that I said. I'll give link in the description, and you will get an idea that this is really important to keep track of all these documents. Now, one common question that I see in the comment section, basically 2 common questions. One is like my teaching IQA outcome is not is like you are not qualified to teach the secondary school students. So what should I do now? So the next step is you need to apply for discretionary pathway. Again, I have done a video on that as well. I'll give the link of that video in the description of this video. So feel free to check that how you can navigate through the discretionary pathway. And moreover, feel free to contact teaching council, asking them to guide you what you need to provide for discretionary pathway. And the second most common question that people ask, they ask me that, what if we have, like, let's say 8 years or 10 years of experience, do we still have to provide the practicum information, or do we still have to provide all the documentation? So the short answer is yes, you have to provide all the documentation that teaching council is seeking from you. Because look, you are applying from overseas. They don't know that what you have done so far. You know that what you have done, you have 10 years of but what exactly you have done in those 10 years. So make sure that you keep all the documentation handy with you. All right. Once you get the teaching council registration, the next step is you need to apply for jobs. Now, for applying jobs, you can apply through the Gazette website. That is a website where most of the jobs are posted. I applied through Gazette, and then there is a recruitment company. Like, there are many teaching recruitment company. The one that I use is Prospero. You can get in touch to them as well. By the way, this video is not sponsored, so I'm just giving their name in the goodwill because they are very professional people. So they can tell you, and they can, keep your CV in their database. And if there is any suitable opportunity, they can help you with that. So the thing is, applying for teaching job is the most crucial part. And here is a quick tip. When I was waiting for my teaching council registration, I applied for, I'll say 30 or 40 jobs, but I did not get reply from any one of those. But after teaching council registration, within 3-4 days, when I applied for 2 jobs, I got call from both of them, and both of them hired me. Like, they gave me the offer letter. So the moral of the story is, once you have your NZQA sorted out, once you have your teaching council registration, then you need to look for jobs. It will increase your chances, definitely. And now the thing is, people sometimes they ask me about visa related question, like, do we need to apply for AEWV or residence visa or what? The thing is, I'm not a licensed immigration advisor. Although I have all this information, I applied myself for my AEWV, which is work visa, and the residence visa. But the thing is, because I'm not a licensed immigration advisor, so I cannot give you any advice on which visa options you need to go. Feel free to check Immigration New Zealand website, or you can actually get services of any licensed advisor. There is a Facebook group. I'll give the link of that group in description. You can join that group. That group is really good, and I ask few queries there, and usually there are licensed immigration advisors who are happy to answer your basic queries. But if it is like applying for a visa altogether, then definitely they are going to charge you the fee. Now the thing is, people are worried about all these fees, but once you get job, and if you come here as a teacher from overseas, then there is an overseas grant as well for up to 10,000 NZD. How you can do that? Again, I have done a video on it. Check the description of this video and you'll get to know how to apply for the overseas relocation grant. Now, once you are done with your NZQA, teaching council, you got the job, the last step is applying for visa. And as I said, either you can do it yourself if you're not sure how to do, Then you can get services of licensed immigration advisors. They will charge you a fee, but they will help you with your visa process. And once you get visa, the last step is booking your tickets and flying to New Zealand and start working here and enjoying the amazing culture of New Zealand, the amazing work culture, and the beautiful nature, just like you can see surrounding me. I can show you again if I turn around. So you can see it's a park, and then right after the park, at my backside, there is a kind of, beach. I think we can call it beach, and there are boats and, the lovely weather, cold weather here nowadays. Well, if you found this video helpful, then like the video, share this with your family and friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more useful content on teaching and learning. Thank you and take care.